Kahala Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Hamashiach. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. And today we're gonna do a video about the Gentiles and separation, right? We're gonna show how the nations described in the New Testament is actually the so-called Jews, right? Or the Israelites. So first we're gonna grab precept in Esther 1:1, right? And it reads, Esther 1:1. Now it came to pass in the days of Ahasuerus, this is the Ahasuerus which reigned from India even unto Ethiopia, and this is Artaxerxes, right? King of Persia. He's the man in the 300 movie, right? With the wicked piercings, right? Over 107 and 20 provinces. So that's 127 provinces he's ruling over, right? Now we're gonna look that up, right? Artaxerxes kingdom, right? So Salakia, this is the kingdom of the Persians, the Achaemenid dynasty, right? This is how big it was. It was from Ethiopia to India, right? And it was a very large kingdom, as we could see, right? And it had Armenia, Assyria, Babylonia, Media, that's Iran, Parthia. So I would say that's around Pakistan or Afghanistan, right? Reaching up until India and reaching up to like modern day like Russia, right? And we're gonna go to Esther 9:20 now, right? And it reads, and Mordecai wrote these things and sent letters unto all the Jews that were in all the provinces of the king Artaxerxes or Ahasuerus, both nigh and far, right? And that's after they sent the decree to kill all the people who were attempting or plotting to kill the Israelites, right? And it says through all the provinces, right? So there was Israelites in Egypt, there was Israelites in Armenia, those Israelites in Babylon, those Israelites in Arabia, those Israelites in Iran, so-called Persia, Media, those Israelites in India, right? And this shows that the so-called Jews or Israelites, right, were actually spread out all over the place. And this was a quick lesson, but I'm gonna give one more precept, right? 2 Chronicles 34 and 33, right? And it says, and Josiah took away all the abominations out of all the countries that pertain to the children of Israel. Again, all the countries that pertain to the children of Israel, and made all that were present in Israel to serve, and even to serve the Lord Yahweh their God. And all his days they departed not from following the Lord Yahweh, the God of their fathers. Right? So it says countries. That's plural, right? And if we get the blue letter, right? We get the blue letter Bible. And we pull that up. Right? And we get the word for Salaki. I don't know why this ain't working. We get the word for the countries, right? Land, earth, whole earth, land, country, territory, district, region, tribal territory, piece of ground, surface of the earth, space or distance of country, level or plain country, lands, country, right? So this is saying that these the Israelites, the Yasharala, did not only live in one specific place. They were all throughout the world, right? And I'm gonna get that in see, in Ezekiel 20. One more precept, Ezekiel 20, verse 23. Right? Right? I'm gonna read from verse 21 on down. Or I'm gonna read starting at verse 19. Right? I am the Lord Yahweh, your God. Walk in my statutes and keep my judgments and do them, and hallow my Sabbaths, and they shall be a sign between me and you, that ye may know that I am the Lord Yahweh your God. Notwithstanding, the children rebelled against me. They walked not in my statutes, neither kept my judgments to do them, which if a man do, he shall even live in them. They polluted my Sabbaths. Then I said I would pour out my fury upon them to accomplish my anger against them in the wilderness. Nevertheless, I withdrew mine hand and wrought for my name's sake, that it should not be polluted in the sight of the heathen, in whose sight I brought them forth. Right? So Yahweh saved us out of utter destruction, right? So that the heathen could not say, oh, look at these people. They got utterly destroyed by their God. Their God don't even love them, right? In verse 23, it says, I lifted up mine hand unto them in the wilderness, that I would scatter them among the heathen, and disperse them through the countries. Right? And I'm gonna get the word for countries in this one. It could be the same one, but it clearly time and time again it says countries, right? Land, earth, I think it's the same one. Land, earth.
Strong's H776. Eretz.
Right? So it's the same one. Let's jump to the scripture index and let's see how it's used. Right? Ezekiel 20. Oh, I don't think I got it in here. I think they don't want to show it, right? They got Ezekiel 20 and 32. Right? Ezekiel 20:32. But they don't got they don't got Ezekiel 20 and 23. And in Salakia and Chronicles, they don't got Second Chronicles 34 and 33, right? So I think they're hiding the usage of that word because they know it's talking about multiple countries, right? And one more precept. We're gonna go in the New Testament this time, right? Or we're gonna go to the Apocrypha, right? 115, right? This is First Maccabees 1 and verse 15. And they made themselves uncircumcised. Again, and they made Salakia and made themselves uncircumcised and forsook the holy covenant and joined themselves to the heathen and were sold to do mischief. Right? So if you can make yourself uncircumcised by committing iniquity, right? Mischief. And if you join yourself to something, then you are a part of the heathen, right? Join. To put or bring together so as to form a unit. To connect. To put or bring in close association or relationship, right? So when the Yasharala join themselves to the heathen and have a close relationship with heathen, you become a heathen. That's what it says, right? So with that, we could clearly see that the Yasharala is spread through the four corners of the world, right? The four winds, right? Let's get that precept real quick. Right. This is in the New Testament too. So-called New Testament. And he shall send his angels with a great sound of a trumpet, and they shall put together his elect from the four winds, from one end of heaven to the other. So that's that's in China, Russia, Indonesia, you name it, right? That's in damn Norwegia, Finland, right? Iceland, right? That's talking about one end of heaven to the other, all countries. No excuse. There are people, the Yasharala is everywhere around. And that's what we got to realize in these last days. So with that, I'm going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Shalom until the next time. Kum Yasharala.